Hey guys, this is Spencer, and we're going to do a review, demo, really talk through your purchase of I don't even know how to pronounce it, Gskyer telescope. And we'll kind of talk about who this telescope is for, who it's not for. We'll go over some information that you need to know, especially if you're buying your first telescope, and then we'll actually kind of show you what the telescope can see. So the first thing you need to know is this telescope is not for little kids, and that's not to say little kids can't use it, but you can see it comes with a lot of different pieces and stuff like that, and it takes a little bit of work to really refine and find the objects that you're looking for in the sky. And so it's not just a point and shoot telescope where you set it on a stand, sit there and look, and you can see it immediately. Like it's kind of an entry level to people that are really trying to get into astronomy and they want to go hike out in the mountains, get really clear skies, and really see some cool stuff. This is kind of the entry level version of that. Now, if you do know a little bit more about what you're talking about, a lot of this information is not available online, but you can see right here, you can pause here and just look. This is all the information you would need to know if you know what you're looking at. So right there is basically everything you can know. As far as what it comes with, some really cool stuff actually, and I really like this telescope, and I'll talk about why. But it's got a lot of pieces that basically help magnify and help you see things brighter and clear. And so you can see right here, it comes with a Barlow lens that makes everything you see basically 3 times more magnified. It comes with what's called a zenith mirror, and that helps you, well, that just kind of helps in the process of things getting to your eye, of the image getting to your eye. It's got 2 different lenses, and you can see everything comes in, 2 different eyepieces, and you can see everything comes with covers, so you can cover, that's not the lid there, the lid goes right here. So everything can get covered up, kept nicely. Everything here has a cover. You can see everything is kept in a cover. And then it comes with a case, so you can put it in there, as well as the tripod and the main body of the telescope. It also has what's called a finder scope, and that's something you put on there, and it'll help you find stuff in the sky, because sometimes the telescope is so zoomed in you can't find the star you're looking for or something, and that finder scope will help you kind of see a broader view of what basically where the telescope is pointing at. So it's got a lot of stuff. It only takes about 5 to 7 minutes to set up. We'll set it up here, and then we'll kind of talk through a few more pieces. But like I said, this is a great entry-level telescope, not necessarily for your 6-year-old to kind of stick in their window and point out and look at things every once in a while. But what I think really sets this one apart from some of the other ones that we've purchased and have online is this stuff right here. And this is what is going to make it, and I'll kind of show you the picture real quick before we set it up. This is what is going to make it so that you can use your smartphone and get pictures, which is what we really want to do when we see cool things like this, right? We want to be able to take a picture of it. And so it's got accessories that you can use, and then you can have a remote shutter here, and you can set it up so that you can take pictures of what you're seeing, which is awesome. So that's probably my favorite feature of this. All right, so overall setup took me about 5 to 7 minutes. You can see everything kind of cinches into place with these little screws right here. I've got everything in. I'm using the best magnification I can right now. We're gonna go outside and look in just a minute. But I'll just kind of talk about real quick how the phone thing works. And so you can see right here, this is the phone, and it essentially just grabs around the back of the phone, and then you can see it's got a rotator, and so it rotates like this. Okay, and so you can put any lens, you can put this black part on any lens you want, and then you just rotate it in front of your camera, and then you'll go like this, and you'll slip that in instead of the current one. And we'll show you exactly how some pictures look and stuff in a minute, but that's how you would go about using your phone with the telescope and seeing it in your phone. All right, so it's the middle of the day. We'll kind of talk about how it works at night in a minute, and just note that the telescope is made for night, so it kind of gets a little oversaturated with light during the day. Then we're looking at the mountain a couple miles away up there. You can see, can't really see anything on the mountain. That's just, it's pretty far away. But just to kind of show you how it all works here, you focus manually, so you can go in and out with the focus right here. I didn't put on the finder at the top there just because we're looking at this stuff, but you could easily put that on there and use that. And then the way that this phone works, if you want to use the phone, is you can easily just rotate it. I just found something, so I don't want to rotate it off. But essentially, you'll stick the phone right there on there, and you'll rotate the phone right over the hole, and then you'll zoom in just a bit on the phone, and then you can tap on things to kind of zoom in. Now, it's a little out of focus right now, and so what you do, you can see kind of those are pine trees. I don't know if I can get the focus while I'm holding something, and while I'm holding the phone in my other hand. But you can see it's way, way out of focus, and I slowly get more in focus. And it's a little windy out there, so my hand's shaking a little bit. But you're kind of getting the idea here of what I can see. You can see those are pine trees on that mountain, and there's a little reflection there and stuff, but you can see how zoomed in it is, hopefully, right there. There's those pine trees. Now my hands are shaking, the telescope isn't, my hands are. But the other thing you would notice how to keep it is what you'll do is you'll take this, you'll unscrew it just a bit, and that gives you adjustment. So you can see you can go up and down now and adjust. and then you'll just twist it, and that'll tighten it right where it's at. So that's how you kind of get it locked in. And then the tripod and stand all are pretty secure. My hand, obviously not secure, but you can see right there, now it's looking at a tree, and I can kind of focus in on that tree a little bit if we want. Oh, I think I've gone too far. Now we're looking at a house. But I can focus in, you can see right there on the house. And it's honestly a lot better looking through the, there you go. Honestly, it's a lot better looking through the actual lens, but pretty cool that you can set your phone up, and if you have the right kind of phone or device, you can set it up to to leave the shutter open for a long time. You can capture all kinds of things. Now, as far as what you can see at night, I went through like all the reviews because I've never been able to pull it off looking at Saturn. People have said they can see Saturn's rings, but they're very small, so you really have to go out on a clear night. You got to make the telescope, you use all the magnification you can, and you've got to be very still and kind of patient. And so that's kind of, if you're looking for something that's far out as Saturn. I've also seen people take really cool pictures by pointing it at galaxies and stuff and then leaving it for, leaving their shutters open and stuff for long periods of time on nicer cameras and stuff. Overall, like, you're going to be able to see really cool pictures of the moon. Anything close, you'll be able to see a better shot of and stuff like that. And you'll be able to get pictures of it, which is really cool. Really good entry-level telescope to take out. It's portable, takes out in the mountains, and you can get really good views of cool things, but also actually capture those moments.